Okay. I guess as you can see, today was a losing day, and that's kind of surprising because it was such a clean day. Um, that it's just I should have won, really, but I guess I didn't, and it's just entirely on me. So let's get right into it. So I'm just gonna follow my journal because kind of a lot went down. Let's go to trade. Did I close it? Did I close TradeZilla? I did. I'm dumb. All right, let's get right into it. So, bias going into the day was bearish, and this is what I wrote in my journal beforehand. As you see, 7:14 a.m. is when I wrote it. I'm bearish coming in the morning, and that was just because I just really liked shorts, and I guess I want to start by saying this loss came from poor psychology and execution on my part, and not just a loss that'll happen because trading doesn't have a 100% win rate. I really, really like shorts going into market open today, and the 7 a.m. blah, 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 all this. Yeah. So going into market open, I really, really, really liked shorts because I don't know why it pushes me so far back. I guess not on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. So NQ on the 1 hour, SMT right here between the two. Um, Obviously NQ being the lower one, and then we had a beautiful range with like this little breakaway gap kind of thing. I guess not breakaway gap, but like this gap right here, this 1 hour gap, or CRT ranged right in, closed back in the range, perfect. It's just beautiful. I love this. This is what you really love to see. Wick, everything about it was perfect. Go down to the 5 minute. um, Change of delivery right on this candle. Made a gap right here, perfectly tapped the gap, but this was when it tapped the gap, I would have entered here, take profit there or London. I mean, this let's just short it. Let's say I usually take like low hanging fruit as of now. Trade right here into the gap. Stop. I don't know why that's so big. Would be like stop would be there. This is at least a 2.4R trade, and even if I hold a three, it's just such a beautiful trade. But I'm 2 hours behind, so this is 6:40. I mean, even I should still be up. I just woke up kind of late today. 6:40, so it's like before 7 a.m. So I'm not. I usually wake up at 6:30, but I mean, I should have been up for this. I should have been able to take this trade, but I got up. As you can see, I wrote my bias at 7:15, so I was on the market like around here is when I was like, I really really like shorts, but the entry was up here, and I just didn't want to FOMO in, and then all that. So that already kind of threw me off for the day. um, and yeah, the first trade was taken on um MNQ. It literally was just one contract. Pull it up. I don't know why. All right, so it was just one contract. We started displacing downward. I mean, obviously, I love both of these draws. 9:30, we started displacing downward, so I entered just one contract. I was just gonna do a starter position, maybe go break even at these lows, maybe add some more later. Just get in it to feel good about myself, which probably isn't a good thing. But I messed up my stop and I accidentally got out there, so I got like a 1-to-1 R, but I only did one contract, so I was up like $80 at this point. Um, and yeah, but then right after, obviously I was bearish to this was the CRT low, I'm pretty sure, and this was London low. So once we came down and took out London low on NQ, but not ES, and immediately started pushing back up, I'm like, okay, I immediately switched my bias to bullish, and I didn't want to just trade the inverse because I don't really trade inverses like that. But I really wanted to enter. I convinced myself not to enter. Could have entered here too. I just convinced myself not to enter again. And when I saw it push up, I got even more FOMO from previous FOMO. I was not, emotionally ready to make a good decision. And the second trade came on ES actually because it was the higher pair. I think it was a stronger pair at the time. We had this and also because I don't hate how it pushes you back so far. So we had this 5 minute gap created from the initial push up. Right here and right here, and as you can see, ES tapped it while NQ did not. So literally after that tap, I just wanted to be in the trade so bad that I hate how to do this. I just wanted to be in the trade so bad that right here, I just entered like on this candle. You like it tapped it, started rejecting. I just entered. So if we can go to MES, you can see there's a good amount of execution. So I just entered right here when we pushed up. And I think I went, or I lost on this trade. Yeah, I lost on this trade. So I just entered there, which I mean, I didn't wait for a 1 minute change. I didn't wait for anything. Like, I just entered because I wanted to win. And my stop was below this candle. Obviously, came down to stop me out. And this is where, like, this is the worst trade. So let's see, first trade, took us blah blah blah. Push low, low, no, this foam entry. Oh no, that was the first trade. After we made SMT, blah, 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 yeah. So that's what I just said. But this lost me a good amount of money. I was up 80, so then I was down a decent amount. But this wasn't a bad trade. I like the trade. And as you can see later on, we on NQ and ES2 obviously, we tap the 5 minute and we go up. So like this, I mean, I was right on what should have happened or what did happen. I was right, but I just FOMO'd and didn't wait, and I don't know, it wasn't good. Like if I would have waited, ES, not ES, yeah, ES. If I would have waited on ES, I think NQ was stronger at this point, so I probably would have entered on NQ. But that's the 5 minute gap. I mean, NQ had the change right there. Tapped it, came down. I mean, that's a good trade. ES is probably even a better trade. Or I guess the change is also right there. So I mean, good trade. It would have worked out. It's fine. We would have been good. But the reason I couldn't is because right after that, as you can see, I sold 4 and 3, and then I bought back 2 because I was in too heavy. And like literally, I got stopped out from this, and I just rage entered short, which I mean, it happens. It shouldn't happen, but it does. And obviously, we didn't want to go short because we were bullish after this, and this was just like, I mean, this was just a good retracement. Like, boom. This retracement, we came down to tap it on NQ, the tap to 5 minute on NQ, and then reverse back up. So let's see what I said for the third trade. Third trade, this was just a purely I lost, and now I'm entering in the opposite direction trade. No sense behind it, and I need to eliminate this behavior. So yeah, and overall very clean day, and I just sabotaged myself from capitalizing on. And this was such a clean day. I was up. I mean, as you can see, my maximum loss limit is 426. So I was up a good amount. And if I could have capitalized on this day, this could be plus like even 400. And I would be pretty close to taking my first payout like 2 days away. So it could have happened this week, but it doesn't. Because I messed up. And yeah, I mean, I'm not glad I lost, but like if we go back through the calendar, this is when I started this account. I've taken this isn't even a full loss. This is like a half risk loss. Like this is the first full loss. I started this account. I don't know what did I just do? I started this account. Let's say December 8th. That's probably earlier than that. So I started this account on December 8th. It is now February 9th. I think it's February 9th. And so it's been 2 months of having this XFA, and it's because I just haven't been trading. I've just haven't been waking up. I just have, doing other things, which I need to stop doing other things, start trading. But this is the first full loss I've taken, and it kind of feels good in like a weird way. Like I'm not scared. I was terrified to lose, honestly, and now I'm not scared to lose. Like I'll just put the money on the trade. Whatever happens, happens. Follow the system. Blah blah blah. This wasn't the system, so I guess I got this big loss out the way. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Tomorrow, this was a No News Monday. Tomorrow, I mean, it's a good week for news. Like, I can easily make all my losses back tomorrow and just honestly have a payout by the end of the week. But that's hopeful thinking. So that's it for today. I didn't really look at gold or silver too much. I liked higher, and it went higher, as you can see. But I didn't really trade it. I might look at it tonight for Asia session. That's why I actually have some. I didn't put it in TradeZilla or anything because I took like some small trades on YM and gold just for fun, just to like, I don't know, put some risk on the line. They weren't two great trades. Obviously, I'm like break even. So yeah, that's it for today. And I'll be back tomorrow for more trades.